catching feelings, baby.
Hey guys, it's Keandra and I'm back with another video. So this is going to be another hair review, and this is going to be for Domiso's hair. They sent me a 4x4 lace closure, 180% density, and this is their Silky Straight 20-inch wig. So this is what the packaging looks like. It came in a nice box, and inside the box you get your closure wig, and then you also get some wig caps. Now this hair company is on Amazon, so you can purchase it through Amazon Prime, so that's very convenient for you. And this is just what the inside of the wig looks like. You get your 4x4 parting. It has combs on the side as well as in the back and adjustable straps. Now I've decided that I want to do a glueless install, and for this install I'm going to use this spray, but also I'm showing you guys I'm using a wig grip as well. But yes, this is the spray I'm going to use. Is the Style Fit Fixer Lace Bond Spray by Red by Kiss, and my wig grip as well, just to give my edges a break. So right now I'm just going to take this e.l.f. Foundation. I think it's like a BB cream or CC cream, and I'm going to put that on the lace of the wig. You can bleach these knots, however I opted not to just because I was in a hurry and I had somewhere to go. But you can bleach the knots as well. And I'm just going to put makeup on the lace just so that it will blend better with my skin, because you know I have a lot of melanin. So yeah, and this is what it looks like. And then this is me just putting on the wig. It fit very snug. You don't have to use the combs if you do not want to. Since I did have on a wig grip, that wig was not going anywhere. So at first I was thinking like maybe I wanted to do a middle part, but I opted to do a side part because honestly side parts just look better on me, I think, in my face shape. And this is just the hair. It looks kind of thin, but we made it work. So I'm just parting out my baby hairs. Y'all know I cannot do baby hairs. I wish I knew how to install a wig with no baby hairs, but I haven't mastered really the melting of the lace, and I just feel more secure when I do have baby hairs so that people can't clock my lace. But I went in and picked the hairline just a little bit. It was slightly pre-plucked, I will say that, so you don't have to do this step if you do not want to, but I just wanted to do it. And yeah, so I'm just going to pluck the lace, and luckily because it is a 4x4 closure wig, you don't have to pluck a lot, just what's going to be seen and what's going to be laid down. And you know, with a side part, you literally hide one part of your face, so you really only got to pluck where the part is going to be. And I never do the ball cap method anymore. I stopped doing that a couple of months back just because I didn't really see the point. My installs was coming out looking exactly the same, so I don't do the ball cap method. But if you would like to, you can, but it is a closure wig, so I just didn't deem it necessary. And so as you can see, I'm trying to part the hair. You do need some type of wand or iron, or in my case I used a hot comb and my wax stick I can't even talk today, my wax stick, so that I can get the part nice and precise and have the hairs lay down, so that I can go in later and pluck that part out, just so it gives a more natural look. So now I'm going in with my tweezers and I'm doing some plucking. Try not to over pluck your part or put a hole in your lace, because that would suck. But I just did a little bit, and then later on in the video you'll see me take some powder and go into that lace, and just to make it look a little bit more natural. Like I said, you could bleach your knots as well, but I just opted not to do that because it's just a closure wig. So yeah, so I think the part looked a little bit better. And I'm just going to comb through the hair. And yeah, so now it is time to actually get into adhering the wig to my head. I used to always do glueless installs. I used to always do it with Got to Be Glue, but I opted to try a new product today. And honestly, it melted my lace like no other. Like you guys will see in a second. But yes, so I'm just gonna pin those baby hairs away, and then I'm going to take the spray like I was telling you guys and just spray it on my hairline. And then I'm gonna try to fan it. I don't know why I just tried to glue it down and it was still wet. So yeah, I'm gonna fan it so that it dries a little bit and gets tacky. And it was kind of runny, I ain't gonna lie, but once I wiped off the excess and fanned it, it was fine. And I'm just going to dry it, and then I'm going to lay the wig down and spray some more on top where the hairline is, like above the baby hairs. Because honestly, I cut a lot of my lace off on my lace wigs because I just don't want my lace to get clogged. So I try to leave as little lace on as possible. So I always try to spray or glue above the baby hairs as well, just so it just looks more seamless. And then I'm also going to go in and pluck as well, just because that hairline is kind of thick. And I don't know if it made a difference. I feel like it made a difference. Lord, look at my plucking face. I look crazy. But yeah, just gonna comb that back, and I honestly think that looked a lot better. It could just be me, but I don't want like a perfect straight across hairline. I want it to be kind of crooked or jagged a little bit, just so it looks more natural. And then I'm going to take my elastic band and I'm just going to tie it down. An elastic band to me is like a huge essential for wig wearers because nothing has laid my lace like an elastic band. You can try scarves and whatever else, but or like edge scarves, but that just does not work like an elastic band. It can work, but I just feel like elastic bands really do the job. And then I'm just gonna go in and trim my baby hair just because they kept sticking to my lip gloss and it was annoying. So yeah, I just want to make those shorter, and then I'm going to wait a while for that to dry, and then I'm gonna come back and cut the lace. So now it's been dry. Y'all are gonna see me cut my lace and then realize that I'm gonna have to cut more of it, so I'm gonna have to re-glue it basically. I should have cut my lace before I glued it down, so that's a tip. Cut your lace before, like in half, so that you don't have to go through what I did, because basically I had to glue my wig down twice. But that's just a mistake that I made. If you follow the steps and do it right the first time, you won't have to do this. But yeah, so I'm trying to cut the lace, and as you can see, it's already lifting because I cut more, or I lifted more. I don't know. It basically, I'm gonna have to re-glue it. That's just the issue. So don't mind the black underneath. That's just my wig grip because I realized I cut too much lace. So now I just have to reposition it and re-glue it down. But it came together, as you guys can see. So yeah. So I'm gonna go in and just try to curl these baby hairs, child. I ain't do nothing. I really wasted my time, but it made me feel like I was doing something. And so I'm going to take some Glueless knot. I always use this to lay my edges when I have wigs, just because it also acts as like a glue whenever it dries, and it just helps my wig stay intact and down. I didn't do a lot of baby hairs simply because it's a side part, so you're only going to see the little swoop on the side. But if I did a middle part, I probably would have did 2 swoops. But I really just use those swoops to hide the lace so that no one can clock it unless you just all up in my head. But yeah, and then I'm just going to take some more of that spray, and then I'm going to tie it down with my elastic band again. It'd be so hard to tie those around your hair and your hair is like in the way. You can see the frustration on my face, but I finally got it. And I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna work on the rest of the hair. So this wig, like I said before, is 20 inches, and I do like that pushback look on my bang area. So I'm just trying to flat iron it so that it has volume in the bang area and it falls really nicely. And then I'm gonna go in and straighten the hair with my Chi flat iron, which is one of the best flat irons ever. And because the hair was already bone silky straight, like it wasn't hard to straighten at all. It wasn't a lot of flyaways or anything, which is really nice hair, a nice natural density. I would have personally liked it to be thicker, but I'm not really mad at it once you see the final look. And that was it. I literally flat ironed my hair in like 30 seconds because it was already straight, but also because it's just some really nice hair. And now here is just a look of the hair all the way around, and just stay forgot, I gotta put my powder in my part so it looks a little bit more natural. And this powder is also by Kiss. I don't know if you guys know, I'm like an ambassador for Almighty Bond and We Essentials, and so I always get free like Kiss products. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to take my contour shade and put that on my hairline so it blends with my makeup. And yeah. This is the final look of the wig. This wig is from Domiso Hair. I want to make sure I said it right. And this is a 20-inch 4x4 closure wig with 180% density. So let me show you guys the wig all pulled to the front. So this is all the hair pulled to the front. So let's get into the pros and cons of the hair. We can start with the cons. The wig is kind of thin. This is more for a natural look. I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe going in and adding an extra bundle just because I just like thicker hair, but at the same time it also gives like a natural look. But that's if you like really good at like laying lace, and I'm decent but I ain't like the best. So I don't know, we're gonna see how this works out. But yeah, this is all the hair pulled to the front. I saw some girls who reviewed this hair like do like a little layered look, like the 90s Aaliyah layered look. I may do that, I don't know, or I may just leave it alone. And maybe I'll add curls to make it look more voluminous. But other than that, that is literally my only con of this hair. This hair is soft, it doesn't shed, it doesn't tangle. It was easy to lay the lace. I did do a glueless method using my Red by Kiss Style Fixer Lace Bond Spray. And then I also have a wig grip on under it. So this wig is not going anywhere. It's not even budging. So yeah, only thing I wish I would have did was maybe bleach the knots, but I think it looks decent. You know, like honestly, nobody's gonna be trying to clock my lace. So I'm not really too worried about that. I just added makeup and I think it looks fine. And yeah, it took only a couple of days to come. You can get this on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, then it will take literally like what? Sometimes I get it the same day, just depending on where you're located. But I don't have Amazon Prime and I still got it within like 3 or 4 days. So just take that in consideration if you need a wig for something quick. It is super duper affordable. Let me tell you guys how much it was because it's so cheap. It was only $126. So $126 gets you this 20-inch wig. Let me stand up so you guys can see how long it is on me. And I'll turn to the back so you guys can see. Oh, there we go. And I'm only I'm 5 feet even, or 11 and a half, around that range. And the hair is basically a little bit past my armpits, like under my boob. So I do think it's true to length, but like I said, I just wish it was a little bit thicker. But honestly, it's not that bad. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, so I want to thank Domiso for sending me this hair. I will have the link to this wig down in the description box below.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.